Come on. There we go. 1 second. Just need to get this a little bit bigger. There we go. And boom. Alright, greetings from the lab, everyone. Today is the continuation of Virtue's Last Reward. Virtue's Last Reward. Yes, part 2. So, the last stream that we did this, I believe that was last Sunday. Yeah, that was last Sunday. So we basically solved our way through like 2 rooms, I think. Yeah, and we also set up our thingy, our tier list. If I can get it to work again, there we go. There we go. Yeah. So this very important tier list is gonna make a return, and I'll be continuing as I did in the first stream. I'll be continuing to make adjustments based on character interactions, and basically, as we get more information about all these characters, they're gonna be moving around the chart. So right now, because we don't really have much information to go off of, a lot of them are basically yeah, there's a very big bias towards the like and live graph, but we don't know where the twists and turns are gonna be, where we're gonna be backstabbed from, and all that stuff. So we're just gonna leave that alone for now, and we're just gonna continue. So we didn't really get to explore too much. We did play for 3 hours, but honestly, in those 3 hours, we didn't really get to explore too much of a single timeline. But then again, we were going through a lot of like expository stuff. Like in terms of actual game progress, this is basically about all we did. And we have this much left. And I'm pretty sure if this is designed in a similar way to the way that 999 was, the Nonary games, the original one, there's probably gonna be a hidden ending that isn't shown on any of these flowcharts yet. So the way that we played this out last time was we basically just covered all the routes, and then we basically had to go back to unlock some like certain details and stuff like that to basically unlock the secret ending. So that took up another stream, and then the final route was basically another 3-hour segment. So for today's stream, I'm expecting to get to at least one of these like crossroads, up to like approximately here, but we'll see. We'll be going for the gold file in every single one of these, so yeah, hopefully we can get that done sooner. Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier. Oh, right. So this is basically the path that we took. And we're now over here, all the way at the end. So the other groups have basically all come together over here in the same spot. Wait, why isn't he talking? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Stop. Log? Save? Log? Archives? There's no menus. There's no menu screen over here, so it's kind of really hard to navigate. Quit. Options? Voice acting?
Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious?
Okay, so I don't know why I wasn't getting voice acting for that segment. Hopefully it's gonna come back for the later segments, but yeah, we're just gonna have to bear with it, I think. Yeah, it might just be this segment because we kind of loaded in during the middle of it. So yeah, it might just be this segment alone that doesn't have voice acting because yeah, the scene didn't play out from the very start. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
It's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
Now the voice acting is back for some reason, okay. The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so... We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
One thing that I did notice was the fact that there is no, like, in the original Nonary games, there was actually like a countdown of like 99 hours, I think. But in this one, there's no such thing. So we don't know if these guys are racing against the clock or anything of that sort. We just know that they're kind of stuck in this place and they're just trying to look for a way out. And that's all we know.
Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Yeah, kid, you're catching on real quick. Lock, huh? Yep, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Ah. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened the door, you can hop through it as much as you'd like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I cannot stop you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it, to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. If that's true, then we can all go back the way that we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
Did that make 6 then? One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
All right, fine. I'm going.
And back the way we come. So we're retracing all the way. No, not all the way back, apparently. This is a different set of doors than we came through. Is it?
So,
No,
this
that's
is
the
the
same
crew
one.
quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
Back home?
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that.
EU? Is that like erotic units? Well, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the non-air game, and if Quark was calling Tenyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh! You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Oh no. He's a deviant. And a deviant in trading. Okay, so now we should be able to head back to the six doors, and maybe we can just put a card into each of them? Into one of the AB rooms.
Oh, you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, VO. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, you really need me to spell it out.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. K and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
Yes.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game. Just like it says on the door.
You play the Ambidex game!
Wait, what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
Ambidexterity as in both hands?
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous. Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The Ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Leo?
You arrogant little bastard.
Well, that's just how I am, so you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
Kay, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who would go into which door, but Kai and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Well, looks like everybody else has gone in already. I think we should head in too.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An Ambidex gate has been opened.
Man, imagine how much money it would cost to even set up something like this.
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh? What? This game's got a time limit too. Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know,
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's slightly different.
That screen.
Looks like there's something on it. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate?
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll continue my earlier explanation. Now, let's get this party started!
Oh boy, it's this music again.
Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the Chromatic Doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the Cyan Door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Ah, okay. So this basically means that when you're entering through a door in a pair, you're basically forced to work together, right? But then when you get to the AB rooms, you're kind of competing against each other, so that it's you're forced to betray each other.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Camioli. And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney! Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you? All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your DP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
Ah.
It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Okay, so if we pick ally and they pick ally, then we both get 2 points. Everyone gets 2 points. If we pick ally and the opponent picks betray, then we lose 2 points. And they gain 3. And if they both betray each other, then it's plus minus 0. So technically speaking, if you put it in terms of game theory, there's no downsides for picking betray, because in the best case scenario you gain plus 3 points, and in the worst case scenario you lose 0. So no matter what happens, you will either gain 1.5. I mean, on average, depending on random choices, if you were to pick betray every time, you will gain an average of 1.5 points every turn. However, if you pick ally, then on average you will net a sum of 0 points average per turn. So the game is pressuring people into picking betray, but in reality, if you want everybody to win, then ally is obviously the pick. And if you do ally 3 times in a row with everybody picking ally in a row, then everybody can basically have a bracelet of 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which means that everybody will have a bracelet number that is a total of 9. So if we were to go into the AB room 3 times in a row and everybody picks ally, then everybody will be able to escape the 9 room as well, through the 9 door. Else, if you were to betray 2 allies in a row, then it's also possible for you to escape through the 9 door. But then if people were to pick betray, but if the moment one person starts picking betray, there's a good chance that the other people will start picking betray as well. Like, logically, picking betray is the most ideal choice, but then if everybody picks betray, then it ends up becoming the similar choice it becomes a similar choice to half the people picking ally and half people picking betray. It could end up being like a flip-flop switch. Yeah, when everybody picks ally, it's basically it's not a zero-sum game. Ally versus ally betray. It's definitely not a zero-sum game. Because ally betray, one party gains 3 and the other party loses 2. But ally, everybody gets 2. Yeah, that's...
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Then what happens when someone's BP drops below 0?
Somebody did that to me. I'd spin them and stew them with some taters.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you get to lose any. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No, let me explain.
Okay, yeah, this game is interesting. If you were to put this kind of game in an office environment, that is basically how you have people like backstabbing each other. That's basically like the step one of how to start office drama. This is basically how you do it.
Remember how I
Set up a game
told
like
you
this.
that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The two of you only get one vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
Yep, so like as if we've treated this game before, pairs are basically treated as one single entity, and this also includes BP calculations as well. Interesting.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
Oh boy. What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man. What are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and banana? Okay.
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep your cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is gonna keep his mouth shut, the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way, I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too.
Yep, and that's why even though mathematically picking Betray is the correct play, quote-unquote, because everybody's stuck in the same situation, and because this isn't a random selection, it's not, you're not playing versus random opponents that are either going to be picking Betray or Ally. That's why this dilemma happens.
You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
What the heck is this, mate? This is game theory. We're currently investigating a prisoner's dilemma. So Virtue's Last Reward is basically the second installment of the Nonary Games franchise. In this, we're basically put in a death game along with 8 other prisoners, and we're basically supposed to solve a bunch of puzzles and figure out a way out. And during this time, we're also trying to figure out the motive behind Zero, who was the person who put us in this situation in the first place. Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay, now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But a solely betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick Ally.
No. I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is Betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea. And hello, Eri.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose Ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose Ally, we don't have a choice. we have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
It's time to test our faith in humanity. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's gonna happen. Wait a sec, why do you have a top hat, Cadenza? I stole it from Dio. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you even know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you even think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Bitch, I love escape rooms. Need I say more? Oh, come on, I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life?
Sigma.
Sigma Dick?
Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends.
Oh, Sigma's watch says solo this time. It's not a duo, it's not a pair.
I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
Oh no,
Goodbye.
We're gonna deal with time traveling fuckery once again. Are we on the fucking moon? Where are we? No, we're in the middle of a desert again. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa! Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt, it felt like it was gonna explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Vi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just an hallucination, brought on by the stress, or maybe some strange drug that they dosed me with while I was out? And it seemed real though, so was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This is real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably just getting to me more than I thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really it was just perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally.
Oh, this adds another layer to this whole thingamabobber. Because what you can do, if you drug your partner while you're together solving the escape room, because you're basically doing the AB game against the partner that you entered the escape room with, right? So you have a brief moment of interaction. So during this time, if you were to say drug your partner, as in like if Fi and I were to drug Alice so that she would fall asleep or be unconscious, we could throw her into the AB room and have her default into pressing ally, and then we would be able to press betray for a guaranteed 3 points, and we would be able to put Alice into her doom. Or we could just probably straight up murder her and just like do the same thing again, but then again, if the opponent doesn't default, if the opponent defaults to ally, then there could be a lot of fuckery going on here.
Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something? Is she being passive aggressive? She's saying it's like, I'm hungry, but I don't want to go to any of the places that you picked, basically.
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you even know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same lie when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, so I'm the crazy one now.
You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This is wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned, my head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain into a food processor and just hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
Nope, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This is it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I will put my faith in Alice in knowing that she will know what to pick correctly. I choose to put my faith in humanity.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
You are brave. Listen. I am not gonna go against Alice, who is firmly in top right corner, okay? She is well within the like and live range. If it was anything like the sleazy old guy, then I might have considered picking Betray. But when it comes to Alice, no way in hell. No, she's gonna live. That's not even her face. It's a part of our identity. It's the same thing.
Ambidex gates now opening.
As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Nope. Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know, but we're not playing a rational game.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
Siggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright. I don't know why she's bitching at me. If she really wants to pick Betray, then she could have just pushed me aside and pushed the button instead. You don't get mad at me for picking the restaurant if you're just gonna go with your own choice in the first place, okay?
Looks like you're all here. Finally.
You have forfeited that right to be angry the moment you decided that I get to pick.
Let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game!
I'm expecting everyone to pick Ally in the first round.
Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Dun, 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 dun. Fuck! Alice, you bitch! Oh my god, Alice, I'm gonna fucking stab you. Oh my god, I'm gonna return you back into your fucking coffin, you crazy bastard. Right back into your fucking coffin. You're gonna stay there for another 1,000 fucking years, okay? Oh my god. You see, this is why you never trust big-tittied women. You never know what they're thinking. You never know. I'm gonna enhance for visibility. Never trust. Lotus was best MILF. Yeah, Lotus wasn't a backstabbing bitch either. There's a clear distinction.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice. What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
Why is she going on about the most rational choice when she's the one without a shirt?
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why is she calling me the one that... Why is she calling me an idiot when she's like bare-chested right now? Hello? Am I thinking too hard into this? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you've just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case. Oh,
what?
Was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice.
Fi, you shut the fuck up. You made me pick. You made me pick.
And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
Oh my god, both these whores need a slap. God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm. Almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
See, Cadenza, don't you start that shit with me. Nuh-uh. No, 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 no. Lotus didn't try to fucking kill me right off the bat. Alice... Oh no, she has it coming.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Quark is a fucking little shit too. He is instantly going on my shit list as well. You do not fuck around with jokes like this during these hard times, buddy. No, 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 no. Where's Quark? Oh yeah, I forgot to move Alice down. Right. I moved her up, but I didn't really move her down. I moved her to the left, but I didn't move her down. Yeah, she's gonna be the reference for now. So all the fun memories we had in the first nunnery games after I fucking set you free from your giant coffin. Oh my god, I'm gonna leave you to rot. I am gonna leave you to rot.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
Nobody that laughs like that could be a good person.
I really surprised you, huh?
just a prank, bro.
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Protect the cinnamon rolls. I'm not protecting shit anymore. Actually, now I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna keep picking Ally. I wanna. Okay, let's skip ahead to the flowchart. I'm pretty sure it's over here, right? Since we're going down this route, I'm pretty sure if we pick Ally over here, we're gonna go through this route, and we're probably gonna fucking die. But I'm kind of curious as to what's gonna happen. I want to find out. Okay, so I'm gonna keep picking Ally. We'll see where we go from here.
Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
Also, this is super metagaming, but no, these options over here, there's a separate branch, but this isn't gonna be the second AB room. It's too close. So the second choice is gonna be like here-ish. Yeah, this branch is so much shorter. I feel like I'm gonna die. We'll see.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looks like there had been some sort of an argument between Kate, Clover, and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Also, I'm not surprised the fucking Cleaver picked Betray because, I mean, like, considering what happened in the previous game, I'm not surprised at all. Yeah, if fucking Clover was on the enemy team, I'd probably pick Betray too. Wait, so Clover's off the hook for Betray and you'd slap Alice? Ah, I have a good reason for this. It's because Tenmyoji is not within the live and like section, but Alice is, so I prioritize her over this stinky old man. Capiche? You get what I'm saying? I just couldn't fathom the thought that Alice would betray me so brazenly like this. But Clover is fine. Cleaver is fine. I thought, like, you know, I thought that we were gonna get a Lotus 2.0 as well, but then instead, no, we got old delusional Cleaver.
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
This isn't even Alice anymore. This is Booba.
Well, you said round one.
That's our only charm point left at this point. She has nothing else going for her.
If there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point. You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Oh. Oh. So you know that there's gonna be a route where everybody picks ally. That's probably the one where Alice and Clover are going into the same room. Because we chose to split them up, we ended up in this situation. So the next time we go through a route, next time we go back to novel section, if we pick a route where Alice and Clover are in the same party. That's my theory. Okay, we'll see. Let's keep going.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round.
There's gotta be at least one round, one true happy round where everybody picks ally every single round and gets out. There has to be one. That's gotta be the true ending.
Will be required to open the gates.
And I'm assuming it's gonna be the one with Alice and Clover going into the same room. Also because that fucking K is too suspicious. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Jumpy jumps out of that suit anyways. So if these are the 3 guys that are co-conspirating against everyone else, and including Zero, then it's very possible that those 3 are gonna be keeping each other alive by picking allies. And so long as we keep those 2 together, everybody else is probably gonna be more inclined to pick ally. The only other wildcard is probably going to be Dio, but everybody else is probably going to pick ally. Because Alice and Clover were the only 2 characters that picked Betray. Everybody else picked ally, including ourselves. And if they're working together because they knew each other from the past, then they're probably going to be picking ally, so everybody else would be likely to pick ally as well. That's basically my theory. And we just have to make sure that those positive vibes keep going. Yeah. Because Tenmyoji, Quark and Dio, Luna, and myself, we all picked ally, so the only 2 group that picked Betray were, yeah, Alice and, yeah, that's basically how I think it's gonna play out. Okay. Does that mean we can't use his cars anymore since we've got Sons on?
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with runes on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know.
On the password selection screen that we've been experiencing, we've had Sun, Moon, into Stars, so there's probably gonna be 3 rounds in total. And having 3 rounds in total also lines up with the fact that I think that there's gonna be a true ending where everybody picks ally, because it needs 3 minimum rounds for everybody to have a BP of 9 on their wristwatches.
As many times as you need to.
So it's probably going to be 3 rounds in the true happy round.
Anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
So this is why this version of the Northern game doesn't actually have a time limit. It's because, yeah, if the pair picks ally, then there's a net increase of 4 points, but otherwise there's a chance that there's gonna be, yeah, if both parties pick ally, then they get +2/+2, so there's +4 points. If there's an ally and a betrayal, then one party is +3 and the other party is -2, so it's a net gain of +1 point. But then if it's betray, then it ends up becoming 0-0. So eventually what's gonna happen is the game will be trending upwards in terms of points, but that's assuming that nobody, like, if people are down to like 1 RP, then chances are they're probably gonna be picking betray just because at the very least they're not gonna lose any points. And then that's basically just gonna break down the chain of trust in everybody else, and that's gonna force everyone to basically pick betray themselves too. And it basically just puts them in an endless loop of just going back into the rooms and getting 0 points, everyone across the board, non-stop. Until someone decides to like sacrifice themselves and give the other party a point. Yeah.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come.
Hey, can I ask something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly?
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you.
Wait, then can't everybody just tap it together?
There is one thing though, Siggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
You know, forcibly take it from someone else by cleaving them.
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes!
They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door in this game. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, B.O. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see.
It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Shocker.
Here's an exciting fact.
Wow.
Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Oh yes, the ECG.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect
Oh,
the
boy.
electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oh boy.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yup.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyori. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
Everyone?
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. Just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our braces are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, Phi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There was no rules about how many people could go or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. Secondary chromatic doors could also be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look! The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
Yeah, that's right, you stay lonely, bitch.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you 2 magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything!
Don't you love gacha? I love gacha.
Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again.
Stop the cap.
Did you really think I was gonna cry?
I know there's more rapid puns coming my way.
Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad? Anyway, good luck. I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross, but yeah, honestly, same, dude. Same. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around.
Is Kay an actual person or is that arm a prosthetic? Can that bracelet be removed?
We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
I think I remember hearing that. I think I remember at the start, Kay's bracelet was kind of affixed to his arm. It's not really around it, but it's kind of attached to it. But can the whole thing be removed? Maybe he can pull a snake. Maybe it's not a real arm.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn it. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything that I've done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone's hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, then they were gonna be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some sort of great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No, it's... Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it was just the one time, and she was the one who went after me, so... Anyways, I was an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put into the non-nerd game, I sure couldn't see it. Wait, pause. Let's go back for a second here. Hold up. What did you just say? You got wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? And you're just trying to gloss over that? Hello? Bro, spill the beans. What the fuck happened there? I need details on this. I need a full play-by-play. What the fuck? This guy's no small fry. What the hell happened here? Hello? The Giga Chat Sigma just never fails to disappoint. He just keeps giving. He's actually just a gift that keeps on giving. I was wrong to assume that he was anything less than a Giga Chad. I should have known from the start. I should have known to trust this man with all my heart. Never doubt a guy with a schlong that big. He is physically unable to say no. He is physically unable to lie ever because his body does not require such actions. You just trusted a random and got betrayed? No, like, but I'm Sigma. I'm saying that there's no reason for me as Sigma, as the Giga Chad with a giant schlong, to lie about anything. You see? There's a difference. Alice is just a hoe. Why is this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing before I was taken. The memories are still a little blurry, but they were there. I also didn't trust a random. I put my faith in an old friend, only to be backstabbed by a wench. December 25th, 2028. Early morning, California desert. Isn't the whole state of California basically just one fucking desert? That's not really giving me more details. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. To be fair, we didn't really see her though. If this Alice is a fake, I'm gonna be extra mad. The last time I looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got, well, nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I just headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and a part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry, I don't think that we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think that drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea, so yeah. At any rate, I stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key, and nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it. You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. This thing looks like a classic anime protagonist with that hair? Kinda, yeah. Shit. Open, goddammit. What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse of the rear view mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind me in the car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car cab. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AV room with Vi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't gonna get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So, I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. So we've already been to the crew quarters, so let's not check over there. Let's check the lounge. Oh, but then again, the crew quarters. In the first Nonary games, under the bed was a vent that the man used to get to the incinerator room. Through the vents, he vented. But then, we don't have beds this time around, we have cots that basically fold into the wall, so we probably would have noticed something like that earlier. Let's go lounge. Lounge.
Oh, hey Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in a VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
She's legal. Everyone, time to celebrate. She is legal. Oh, she's already in the far top right corner. What can I say? I'm too excited. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Huh. You've got a point.
Sigma.
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyways. How's this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm though, it's my whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? Infirmary. So this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course I am. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
Yes!
I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
How about a shirt?
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Because it's bullshit. She doesn't want to tell anything because she doesn't know any details about it because it didn't happen. Fine, just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped in here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
Private investigator?
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you really don't have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like
That's
one.
fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's
in the middle of a
somewhere?
desert.
It is the same Aldous. I got betrayed
Yes,
by homegirl.
but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji.
Guess she didn't like you enough? This...
Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
I mean, I believe it. Does anyone actually doubt what he says? I trust no one with that top hat now? You leave top hats alone. Top hats are cool.
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal.
Why do these guys think that it's so fucking strange when we have a fucking shirtless lady that basically just popped out in the middle of the fucking desert somehow?
I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kate since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible that he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why's that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well.
Alright, Oldie, you are keeping one too many secrets for your old age. If you don't start spilling them, you're gonna take them with you to the grave. Moldy, you're gonna go down here. Damn, these boobas are too big. I don't have room for this guy, but I'm gonna put him paired up together with these two. You know what? These two are going to be paired. They're going to share the same fate. Since this game loves to emphasize that fact. Absolutely loves it.
I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
Sure.
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know as much as you do, just so basically nothing. I hadn't realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Vi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, a circus ringleader. It's two total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Alright, bro. I headed out of the infirmary. And made my way over to the crew quarters. Maybe they'd all been to a nonary game before like Clover, but just being a part of the nonary game isn't reason enough for them to be kidnapped, because the reason for the first nonary game was basically as like a big revenge plot, right?
Oh, Sigma.
I don't think that, but then again, this is Zero the Third, so there is a possibility of there being, yeah, there is definitely a second. There is a second nonary game, but I can't see how they would tie together with Clover and Alice. But K could be the missing piece that connects everything together. But K is too big to be someone like Santa either, so this is kind of weird. Unless there's actually nobody in here and it's actually just a giant robot.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Fi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary. Huh.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meow cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just a thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. It's like, whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything though.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Vi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at the dawn of the 25th, so the 31st will be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
Well, what was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal. Yeah. Who would have thought? Haha.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything about it on anything on the news, though. Are you kidding me? That's everything that's been on the news. This is the first time I've heard about the term Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Yes. Stay inside. Social distancing, hello. At least you got the mask part down. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is this?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crashed down and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No way. Would you look at that? It's the same one.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There! You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to whine one another. All suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Fire who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened as she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's annihilation?
Oh no, I thought that they were gonna say that Quark is like a fucking child prodigy that's not in elementary school, but he's fucking homeschooled.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Vi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy.
Nice hat. Thank you, thank you.
That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
It's time for a physics lecture, though.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh, alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear, because their opposite elements cancel each other out.
That is such a weird way of putting it.
Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
Glad I'm not the only one that thought that way, okay.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point! We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds!
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
There could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio, step forward and reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes, why is the first thought to pick it up? Dio, come on, please. Logic. Ringmaster, you are a fucking clown.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Jeez.
Well,
You see someone talking about like a dangerous big-ass bomb and the first thing that comes to mind is to pick it up? That's wild.
there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we'd all been with... and after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was just... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Fi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to the trouble of making a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit in at all. But if that was the case, then this person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on everybody. And it's time for the next choice on who we go through the doors with. So this time, all the doors are going to open, and this time we have our colors and teams switched up. So we have a little bit more flexibility on who gets to go through which door. Chromatic Doors have opened.
5 minutes remain until Chromatic Doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Fi laid out our options. Option A, Luna and I, yellow pair up with Clover, to open up the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Alice, to open up the red door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Vi, magenta, to open up the blue door. I want to go with the original plan, to have Alice and Clover together if possible. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Vi to open up the blue door. Option B. Luna and I pair up with Vi, magenta, to open up the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Clover to open up the blue door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Alice to open up the green door. Or option C, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Alice, yellow, to open up the blue door. Okay, so it's that pairing's not possible right now, I guess. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Vi, to open up the green door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Clover, to open up the red door.
3 minutes remain until Chromatic Doors close.
Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well then, what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just like raise our hands for the option that we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her.
That's true. If I go with option C and I end up in the same room as Alice again, what are the chances that she's gonna kill me off by picking Betray again?
What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Vi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
Oh, and then we have 3 votes for option A as well. You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
If Dio goes with Alice, then there's a high chance that he's gonna pick Betray. Alice is probably gonna pick Betray as well, and I'm pretty sure that round's gonna end up in a tie.
1 minute remains until Chromatic Doors close.
So 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this whole thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won by 4 votes. We were almost out of time and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until Chromatic Doors close.
I was gonna go with option C anyway, so this works out for me.
8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up! We've gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up in the red door, and Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone through the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic Doors closing.
Whoa, what? Oh, that's the thing that scans for the bracelets to make sure that the right people are in there. Gotcha. Huh. There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling
Hey,
it?
what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please? Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Okay, so the back garden has opened up. B garden. One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
Oh, okay. Seeing a lot of greenery. I like this. I saw a scale over there. Lots of plants. Saw a shed. I see a diagram over there as well. Tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Botanical garden? It's an oasis in the middle of all this
I
metal.
feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Damn. Well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. And the puzzle starts now. Seek a way out. Alright, time to put our thinking caps on. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, we actually can move around this time. So let's see. This is a mushroom. There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of this tree. Can't really do anything much about that. Let's see. There's vines over here. A large Japanese Zelkova tree. That's the door we came in through. No point going back. So this is the safe. That's gonna have our password. There's a circular indentation in this panel. And there are 2 fan-shaped holes inside it. Look carefully. Those fans are connected. Looks like a butterfly. So we're probably gonna have to insert something in there, and then that's probably gonna open up this panel. I believe there's something here, but I can't really tell. What is that? Maybe I should get closer. What a nice stream. It's too bad that there aren't any fish. Yeah, so I think we investigate everything that we can over from this corner. So this is probably gonna be where we... This is probably gonna be the end game and also the start of the puzzle. We're gonna find our piece and we're gonna chuck them in here and then we're gonna get our results. So let's move up. You're gonna have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall into the stream. Clicking the blue arrow will move you from the current area to the adjacent one. Okay, so we have 3 buttons over here. Wow, they even made a waterfall. Hold on, doesn't it look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, the walkway goes under, doesn't it? I wonder what's back there. We can't get to it though. Are you kidding me? You're gonna let that much water stop you from checking out those buttons? Hello? Why are you guys so afraid to get a little bit wet? Metal rod. Okay, we got one piece out of the way. Okay. So we still have 3 buttons. Check on it later. There's a large shovel. A steel-colored shovel. It's not rusty at all. Maybe keeping it in the shed kept it from rusting. This had to be for digging stuff up. I can't think of any other use for it. Huh, there's something next to my foot. And there's a bronze key. I'm assuming that we can use the shovel to actually get the mushroom. So let's go back for a second and let's see if my theory is correct. Doing my shovel. Can we? I think I'll try digging here. Box with a silver lid. This probably won't combine with the key, but we'll try it out anyways. We cannot combine these items. Okay, we need a silver key for this one then. So before I push any of these buttons, I just want to check out the rest of the areas first. I will keep those buttons in mind though. So we have 3 boxes over here and 3 items pointing into these. So we dug up the mushroom and we got the silver box. So this probably means that if we dig up a clump of earth, we're gonna get the bronze one, and if we dig up the flowers, we're gonna get the golden box. And there's likely corresponding keys with it as well. So just keep taking a look around. What is this? Hey, it's a paprika. No, that's a pepper. Probably bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make with them. Oh, huh. Why is it split in half? Well, I'm not sure, but wait. There's something in there. Yeah, let me take a look. So we have a yellow coin. Can we pick that up? The coin was inside the pepper, right? Maybe there's other things in the vegetables too. That's true. There are leaves sprouting out of the ground over here. They look like onions. Let's try maybe digging them up then? You can get lots of different colored coins by using different alloys. I saw a 5-cent coin made from brass once and a 10-cent one made from bronze. I've seen people using a metal detector to search for coins on these shows where they hunt for treasure. Yeah, I guess if coins were made of metal then that makes sense. Looks like someone planted some onions here. Do you think there might be a coin in one of them? Can I take the shovel? How can we figure out which one of these onions has the coin in it? Cucumber, cucumber. These cucumbers are so long. Do you think there might be a coin in one of them? Maybe we should just go through one by one and bite into them? That's not a good idea. There's gotta be something we can use to make it easier. Okay, fine. It's not like there's a ton of vegetables there in the first place, but if you guys insist, then I don't mind. Let's look for the other clues first. So that's the metal detector. It looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mr. Ego Eris. No, this is Latin. Well, that's what it says. Tufui, Ego Eris. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase that they liked. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? It looks like there's a keyhole down here near the bottom. You're right. Let's grab the shovel and dig up the flowers. You're gonna dig up the skunk cabbage. Poor thing, it's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. And we got a box with a gold lid. Is that a Japanese alcova? They can grow over 20 meters, so this one is probably still young. Does that mean I'll break through its ceiling eventually? Then maybe you can use it to escape. Hey, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I know, because it's idiotic. It's only gonna take a good, like, couple of years. Don't worry about it. So there's nothing on the bench this time. It looks like there's just enough room for 2 on this bench. Why are you looking at me? No, no reason. Let's see. Huh. A metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, and on the left plate, it looks like a paring knife. What's that? It's a knife that you use for small, delicate work like deveining shrimp, but you can use it to cut pretty much anything. It's awesome. You know, I'm all about cooking and stuff. I bet Alice just cuts things with her bare hands. I guess it's about time I showed you just how good I am at cooking things. I think I'll start by cooking you. Okay, so we have a couple keys that we can get started with. Let's start with the bronze key. I have a feeling that we're gonna get the metal detector, and we're gonna find a couple coins inside the coin patch, and we're gonna compare it. We're gonna put them on a scale with the coins, and that's probably. Oh, we don't have a gold key yet, do we? No, we do have a gold key. Combine this with the gold box. So we have a torn scrap of paper. We're gonna have to get multiples of these. Let's check over here. This piece of metal. Oh, it looks like a butterfly, so it's probably gonna fit inside that hole that we found earlier. For it to be a scale, I'm surprised that we actually don't need to balance anything on it yet. That's probably gonna come in handy soon, though. I have a feeling that it will very, very soon. Actually, let's check inside the pond. Is there anything over here? There is definitely something over there. I don't think that there's anything that fits into this hole, though, yet. So we'll go over here, and we'll just check out these buttons first. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. Okay, so we know that the button we know that the button combination is longer than 3 buttons. So we're gonna stop trying to brute force that one, and let's grab this thingy. I believe this needs to be combined with this so that we actually have a handle. Yeah, a lever handle. The handle fits perfectly into the hole in the wall. Good, now try turning it. Oh, when I turned the handle, it got dark. It looks like the light up there went down. Maybe that light was sort of a surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime. Guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden message, hidden meaning in switching from night to day. Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark. If you want to, it'll be afternoon again. All we have to do is turn the handle, right? That is what I think as well. So let's just... Oh, okay, so there's a star. Hey, look at that. Are these stars? Maybe the idea was that when nighttime falls, the star come out. So there's a star over there. There's another one down the stream over here. And a different colored star over there. And red ones over here. It's like blue, blue. The stars show up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. So there's blue, blue, yellow, and red. Blue, blue, yellow, red, red. It's too dark to tell what's going on. Let's check with a metal detector. It's too dark. Maybe I should go somewhere else. Can't see anything. We'll check this thing out first then. The star is definitely red. The light is right underneath it. This is a big star. So far, I found 1 star. Really? I found way more. That star looks pretty green. That's a pretty small star. I'm impressed that you even saw it. So far, I found 2 stars. Okay, so we're supposed to follow the river. And this one. The star is yellow. The size, shape, and color are all exactly what you'd expect from a star. I guess you could call this a typical star. I would say it's mid-sized. So far, I found 3 stars. And there's this one. This one is blue. I feel like I could just reach out and grab it. How romantic. Well, I am a woman. It looks a little large for me to carry though. So far, I found 4 stars. Team 4 star. And this should be the last one. This star is purple. It's so small and cute. So far, I found 5 stars. I believe that's all the stars that we've seen so far. When it's night, stars show up on it. It's too dark to tell what's going on. So let's turn this thing back and let's try to look for the coins. The coins and the veggies. We can try to get the rest. Turning the handle made the room bright again. The light that went back down. The light that went down when you turned the light on came back up. So now that the sun is out, it's gone from night to afternoon. So just path our way back to the mini garden, and then we have a metal detector, so we can start scanning these things. Oh, this one is reacting to the onion. Alright, let's dig it up. This was the only one that got a reaction, right? So we got a freshly excavated onion, but how about from here? Aren't the coins made of metal? Yeah, that's not a metal detector. This thing is, though. Oh, the metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. Did it react to any of the others? Nope, just this one. Here you go. And we have one more thing I want to search. Cucumber. Oh, look, the metal detector is reacting to this one. Okay, can you grab that one then? Did any of the others cause any reactions? Nope, just this one. Here you go. So we're gonna combine this with the paring knife that we found earlier. So we have a green coin. We have a white coin. And we have a red coin, so we have one of basically every color. I believe that's all the vegetables that we found so far though. What about here? It's just a flower pot, there's nothing special about it at all. Wait, don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in a mailbox? Then just trust me, I'm sure there's something under there. Lo and behold, we have a silver key. So we have another torn scrap piece of paper. We can combine these two. We have a torn note. We're missing one torn note because we need to get the bronze box. But we have to dig up a patch of dirt. But where the patch of dirt is? Oh, it's probably here. There's something there. I need to get closer. The infograph over here showed that there is basically something buried in a pile of dirt, so I'm assuming it's here. Alright, let's try digging here. Box with the bronze lid. We'll combine it with the bronze key. Torn scrap of paper. And then we have paper with dots. And then we have an order. This is probably the order in which we have to press the buttons. For this thing. So this thing says it's 3113221, 3113221, 3113221, 1132221, or 13. It could be 1331223 as well. 3312223. 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, that dialogue kind of canceled my button presses. The waterfall stopped. I guess that was the waterfall control panel. And so over here... Oh, we're supposed to put the coins in order. I gotcha. The indentations are small and circular, so we probably need something that matches that description. Do you have anything like that? Small and circular, huh? So we know that the red one was the biggest one of them all, so this is going to be greater than all the other ones. We also know that the purple one was the smallest, yellow one was the medium-sized one, green was small, but what about white? Oh no, that ain't it. We're going to use the scales. It's time to do some math. Okay, so we're gonna put 2 coins into one side. This is a balance scale. You can use it to weigh things. It can help you tell if things that look similar have different weights. Hello, I'm back. What did I miss? We got a knife. We managed to get some coins directly from our harvest. So we have 4 coins. We unlocked the waterfall. Drag the coins to place them on the plate. You can check the check button on the scale to compare the weights of the coins placed on it. Once you finish weighing them, press the reset button. So we're doing this. Okay, so we're gonna make a memo. We're gonna clear all this garbage. So this is gonna be yellow, green is less than red, white. Wait, actually, is there even a point to this? I can just do this one by one. Yeah, so this is green. Green is more than yellow. But how about green and white? Green is still heavier than white. Shit! What? They just flew everywhere. Do you think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers a spring, which makes the whole thing shake. It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you reach 5 times. Alright, we have to pick up all the coins. Well, now I've got the coins. Okay, so we can't just brute force it like that again, I guess. No, we still can. Let's try... We tried green and yellow. Let's try red and white. So, white... White is more than red. How about green and white? Green is more than white. Fuck! I keep pressing escape! From all the stuff I've seen you do, I think you can brute force everything, KekW. They went everywhere again. I guess we just can't take our time over here. I'll give you 2 more tries and then figure out the weight. If you can't manage it, we're gonna have to take over. She's right. If you keep this up, the scale might break. No! I keep pressing escape by accident. I got this. I've got this. Leave me alone. Oh no. I forgot what I even did. Okay, so let's try green and red. Green and red. So green is heavier than red. So far we have green is heavier than red. And somewhere over here is white and yellow. No, that's not it. No, I do not want to clear that. So green is heavier than red. And white is greater than red. So white is somewhere in between over here. White is somewhere between here. We have no idea about the whereabouts of yellow. Yellow is less than green as well. So, but yellow could also be less than red too. So yellow and red. Yellow is heavier than red. Yellow is heavier than red. So yeah, yellow is still heavier than red. So yellow is between red and green. Green is greater than yellow. Yellow is red. Right, yellow is greater than red. Yeah. So we just need to figure out if white or yellow is heavier. And then we got yellow is greater than white, so it should be green, yellow, white, and red. Because we have... no, I don't want to clear this. Let's clear this up the top. We have yellow is greater than white. So red is less than white, which is less than yellow, which is less than green. Yeah, so the chain works. The chain works. So in terms of least to greatest, it should be red, white, yellow, green. Red, white, yellow, green. You've got one more try. We've already figured out the weight of the coins. You can leave the skill alone now. Well, now I've got the coins. Alright. These girls are rushing me too hard. I completely forgot the mechanic existed. Has the downgrade in difficulty happened yet? No. It was about to kick into easy mode, but I stopped it. I kept friggin' pressing escape by accident. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay, let's check our memo. I believe red was the smallest one. Red was the smallest one. I need my memo. Red, white, yellow, green. Red, white, yellow, green. Red. White. Yellow. Green. What's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. I guess it wasn't just a panel, it was actually a door. And there's a screen inside of it. It's showing 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Well, why don't you try touching them? Press the star buttons in the correct order. Oh god, colors! Fuck! Purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Woo! Oh my god, I actually can't believe I got that right. I thought I thought I was about to mix up the purple and blues. Awesome, solved it. Good work, look at the screen. Huh, wait, this is the safe password. I have found the safe password to view and navigate to the past tab in the archive. But that's not the secret one, that's the regular one. Yeah, our journey does not end here yet. Look, Luna, it's Sigma's house. Oh, this... Is the shed your house? You must be going through a tough time. Okay, so we found a safe password, but the journey is clearly not over because we still have more things to do. It's a stream that flows through the garden, but then... See, this is what I'm wondering, if there's another key that's relevant to this one. It looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic at the bottom of the pond. A lion? Yeah, it looks like a lion, alright. There's yellow. Oh, but there's no blue over here. Kinda looks like the sun? Yeah, it does. Maybe I have to count the tiles? Can I take the coins back out? No, but even if wait, let me just double check to see if I can take the coins back out. If I can put them in a different order, maybe something is gonna change. We don't need to move it anymore. So it's probably gonna be a different order in which I have to press the tiles. Press the star tiles. Okay, so we can try counting the tiles, but I'm not sure how much of a difference that would make. Especially because I don't know exactly what color these stupid tiles are. I get there's like 6 white tiles, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 yellow tiles. There's like 2 purple tiles. But these, there's some that are like ambiguous. Peach colored. Do we have peach colored star tiles over there? Press the star buttons in the correct order. This is technically peach colored, right? Though it's more orange, I think. This is definitely white. This is not black. This is like dark blue. This is light blue. It's green. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we can still input 5 colors. Let's just. Oh, that's odd. What's wrong? I thought you already saw this one. Yeah, but I just have a feeling that there's something else to it. Large Japanese Zelkova tree. Cause if I turn the lights off and if I turn it into nighttime, then the sun's gonna drop in here and we can't see shit. Oh, but this thing. Oh look, it's airy. Okay, where do we find a key for this one? Where would we find a key to this one? We're out of keys, I believe. Yeah, we're out of keys. Okay, listen to your little shit. I don't have anything else I need to weigh. Is there anything else that looks kind of sus? This bench, room for 2. They say sitting on a park bench with your boyfriend is pretty romantic. You ever done that, Luna? Of course not. Stop making fun of me. You want to sit down with me? Oh my god, Sigma's actually just a Chad. With you? Let me think about it. Actual alpha Chad Sigma. Let's see. We already investigated the houseplant and there was nothing of note inside it. Let's try turning the lights off and exploring the rest of the place. We didn't really get a chance to do that, I think. Crank it. That phrase is the most memorable thing I remember of this game. It has your name on it. On the gravestone, I mean. It's really dark, I can barely see. Okay, let's just keep going. It's too dark, maybe I should go somewhere else. Maybe I should stop being a little bitch. A very large red star. So far I found 5 stars. Yeah, this ain't it. Yeah, this guy's blind as a bat. Gonna have to crank it back. Gods, I'm gonna have to do something with this stupid lion face. The sun. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 yellow. Sigma already got the boomer vibes? Come on. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11? These don't look like the peach tiles. These look more red. It's like 11, I guess? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 peach? And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 white. 6 white, 4 red, and 2 purple. And then there's like one. I don't think this really counts. This isn't the same color as this one though. Because this thing is more red. Unless I should count it as a peach tile because they're so similar in color. And then I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different colors if I count it as peach. I'm gonna say that there's a fuck ton of peach tiles. And there's like 1 black tile. And then I can just put the red and peach together. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I could try putting them in order. Push the star buttons in the correct order. I wonder if we're overthinking the peach color. I think we are. So let's assume that we're going from the least to greatest. So if we go like black, purple, peach, white, yellow. No, black, purple, white, yellow, peach. Black, purple, white, yellow. Black, purple, white, yellow, peach. Black, purple, white, yellow, peach. Black, purple, white, yellow, peach. No, that's not it. The opposite order isn't correct either. I don't remember any of the rooms, I only remember the storyline. Fair enough. Fair enough. So this is the first for both of us. I've already solved this one, but I can't shake the feeling that there's more I'm missing. Maybe the size of the stars is somehow significant. Oh, true! Derp-a-derp. Derp-a-derp. So instead of going in the correct order, I can just go by the size. Wow. Okay. So that's how we're gonna play it. Okay. So I believe the smallest... I have to look at the sizes again, because I only know about some of them. Yeah, I lost track of a couple of them. I think green was the smallest one. It might have been like green, purple, yellow... Green, purple, yellow, blue, red, right? Green, purple, yellow, blue, red? Wait, I might have gone there. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Because I remember the green being the smallest one. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Fuck. I know the yellow one is the middle one. Red is definitely the biggest one. Purple, green, yellow, blue. No, that's wrong. Purple, green, yellow, blue, red. Okay, fine. I'll go check the colors again. Crank it. Start from the largest, maybe? Yeah, I think so too. I'll try that, but I think I actually just legitimately got the order wrong in terms of size. A small purple star. Purple is small. So from small to large, we have purple somewhere along here. Yellow is over here. Red is over here.